How's it going, everybody? Coming to you today with first thoughts, first shots on one of the first optics-ready revolvers from the factory. We're going to be looking at the Taurus 605 T.O.R.O. Okay, so to start with, I would like to show the gun is clear and safe to handle. Now, what we have here is the Taurus 605 and 357 Magnum. This is a small frame revolver with a 3-inch barrel that has the T.O.R.O, which is Taurus's optics ready something or other pistol. I don't know what T.O.R.O stands for. I guess I should have looked that up. Anyway, the pistol comes from the factory with the top strap, and part of the, I guess you would call it the top strap frame section, is pre-drilled and tapped to accept their mount. And you can see the mount here. It comes in the box when you purchase it. Comes with all the hardware that's needed to install it. Now, I went with the Holosun 407K. Any of the 407K, the 507K, the micro footprint ones, all of them will fit. The Shield RMS, all of those fit. Now, this gun, this particular one, is in their stainless finish. They do offer it in an all-black version, and I actually would have preferred the all-black version, but unfortunately, this is a new gun. It's kind of hard to get, so I had to get stainless. It was the only option available to me. The grip is a rubber-molded grip where I can barely squeeze my third finger on, but realistically it is a 2-finger grip. You can kind of squeeze up in and get a full hand grip. I do have size medium hands, so this is just kind of a close-up look at it. You can see the grip there. Revolver is a good looking gun. The lines are good. I really like, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know I like the juxtaposition of new and old. I mean, I've got an M1 Garand that I put a Holosun on. I've got my tactical lever gun build. So when I saw this was available, I just had to jump all over it. I'm normally not a big Taurus fan. I know that I did the Taurus GX4 as one of my last gun videos, and that was just because it was so incredibly cheap that I wanted to try it out, and it turned out to be a really good gun. And because that one turned out to be so good, I thought I would give this one a try. Now, talking about price, this thing MSRPs for around $440-ish. Relatable street price at the time of my recording, I was able to pick this up new for $380. The Holosun was $200. So for, you know, $580, you can have yourself a tactical revolver. I think it's pretty cool looking. Like I said, I like that juxtaposition. I like that old versus new all in one package. And yeah, it's a good looking gun. It is a smaller gun than you would expect. When I first saw these online, I thought it was going to be a bigger revolver. Now you take and you compare it to something like my J-frame here, which it's also clear, but you compare it to a J-frame and you're very similar in size. Obviously, you've got a longer barrel because it's a 3-inch, and you do have a hammer versus hammerless, but the size was very surprising to me just how close this thing was to a J-frame. I was expecting, even though they call it their small frame, I was expecting something larger than that. And if you're familiar with the J-frame, then you know just how compact that is. Okay, so there you go. That is the close-up look of the Taurus 605 T.O.R.O with a Holosun 407K and a size comparison against a Smith & Wesson J-frame. surprisingly close in size. And now we're ready to shoot. So after the close-up look at it, what we're going to do is we're going to be shooting several different types of ammo today. I've got some reloaded 38 special. These are real light plinking rounds. Think like cowboy action, somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 foot per second. We're going to be shooting some PMC bronze and 38 special. We've got some Sig Sauer, regular 38 special. We're going to shoot through it. We've got Arms Corps 357 Magnum. These are 158 grain full metal jackets. Gonna try and see how these 38 special XTPs do through it. And lastly, or I guess technically firstly, we're gonna be shooting the Sig Sauer. These are the V-Crown 125 grain jacketed hollow points. That's what I plan on carrying in the gun for right now. So I'm actually gonna zero the optic to this ammo. So gonna zero to this. So point of aim, point of impact might be off with all of these 38 specials. The only one that might be close is the 357. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna be shooting today. So we've got hand loads, some Sig Sauer 38, some bronze PMC 38, American Gunner 38, Arms Corps 357, and some V-Crowns. So I'm gonna go ahead and off camera, I'm going to zero the Holosun with the 357 V-Crown, and once we get that done, we'll come back. The wind was blowing my target around. I was trying to show accuracy from a rest, but the wind kept pushing my target back and it kept making me hit high. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, size of your fingertips. That's a 10-yard 5-shot group from a rest. And like I said, you can see how far the target was moving, and it was making it really hard to hit. So I'm extremely happy with that group, but this is a good shooting, good accurate gun. Here we are at the 7-yard line. I've got the sight zeroed. The wind is really picking up, so I'm gonna try to make this quick so you don't have to fight a bunch of wind noise. We've got the reloaded 38 specials. These are super lightweight. We're gonna shoot 5 of those, and then we're gonna go to 5 of the Sig Sauer 38 special. We're gonna be aiming all at the top far left target. 7-yard line. And we'll be shooting double action. That was the real weak 38 reloads. Those are 158 grain, averaging 500 foot per second. Real light cowboy load. These next are the Sig standard 38 special. Nothing fancy on them. Again, 7-yard line, double action. I can find the red dot here. There it is. Again, real good shooting round. Very manageable in this 357. And a reasonable 10-shot group. This one I did pull, but learning double action on a new pistol, that's still, you know, I don't know, less than 20 rounds fired so far. Well, no, I take that back. 30 rounds fired so far, counting my 0. I'm happy with that. I am hitting a little bit low and left, and I don't know if that's because I'm zeroed with 357s or if I'm pulling it with that double action. It could be either one, or a combination of both. But that's still, I think that's very respectable for a new gun. I'm happy with that. Next, we're gonna load up some Arms Core 357 and some more 38 Special. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got the PMC 38 Special. We're gonna shoot 5 rounds of this at the top right target, and then we're gonna do 5 rounds of Arms Core 357 at the right top target. Now, at 7 yards, double action, I've been very happy with this gun so far. 38 Specials is a freaking pussycat in this thing. 357s, it's not bad. I mean, they got 357, and it's in a 3-inch gun, so you know what that's like. But it's not terrible. So, 38 Special, top right, 5 rounds. 357, top right, 5 rounds, all of them double action from the Taurus 605 T.O.R.O edition with Holosun 407. We are at the 7-yard line. Again, a very manageable round. Of course, that's 38 Special. It's not plus P or anything, so we know what those are like. They're pretty light. The wind, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the wind is rocking my target back and forth, making it hard to actually stay on center, but I'm doing the best I can. Arms Core 357, 5 rounds, 7-yard line, double action, slow fire, 605. Catch me flinching. Again, very respectable, I think, for me, with the double action gun at 7 yards. So, that's 10 rounds, 5 357, 5 of the 38 Special, 7-yard line, Taurus 605 with the Holosun 407K. I think it's pretty good accuracy, what you're getting out of this. I mean, that's 10 shots, that's 10, but if you look, this is what my targets are doing in the wind. and it's causing me to miss a little bit. I still think that's pretty acceptable accuracy for a double action only on a revolver of this size, shooting 357 and 38 specials. We'll go back to the tailgate and we'll have our final thoughts on this. I just want to show gun safe, clear, empty. So final thoughts on my first shots. The gun performed, I believe, really well. For how windy it is out here today, for me learning the double action feel of this trigger, just learning the feel of this trigger, me not being an excellent revolver shooter, I'm still working on my grip. All in all, I have been very happy with this. I think it is A, just really cool, and B, I shot it pretty darn well in double action only. On my single action accuracy shooting, I was doing just as well, I believe. So, I mean, all in all, I think it's a really, I don't want to say it's a good gun yet, but I think it's a really good gun. You know what I mean? Super impressed with it. Of course, this isn't long-term. This isn't go out and buy it. This isn't carry it and, you know, use this to protect you and your loved ones. Would it do that? More than likely, but I want more time with it before I tell you that. I will tell you that out of the box, slapping a Holosun on this and coming out here and shooting, that's a cool little gun, man. I really like it. It's that juxtaposition of new school and old school. I don't know, it feels good in the hand. It's a cool looking gun. It's accurate. It's different. It's kind of groundbreaking. You don't see a lot of these, and I think you will start seeing this combination now. I think you'll start seeing more red dots on more wheel guns. $379. The optic cost almost as much as the gun. Man, I like it. I really do. Now, the bad. Here's the bad from today. Double action trigger, although manageable, it is heavy. I don't know exact weight, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 pounds, 10 to 12 pounds. It's heavy. It does have some kick with 357, but it's a 3-inch 357. It's going to have some kick. The height of the red dot is different than you're going to be used to. I mean, it sets up higher than like if you had a red dot on a SIG or something like that, you know, like a SIG 226. You know how tall the slides are on those? This is going to be like if you put a red dot on top of that with a riser. That is different. It took me several times. I would pull up and I'd have to look. And I'd have to find it and be like, where is it at? Where is it? Okay, there's the red dot. So that is something that can be trained. But you will have to train it, because when you first pull this up and you go to try to find the red dot, you're not going to see it. Where'd it go? There it is. And it's almost every single time for me, I can't find it. I've got to look for it. So that is the biggest two cons on my first shots, first thoughts of the Taurus 605, T.O.R.O, and 357. I think it's a cool gun. I want to shoot it more. I want to shoot it in 357 more. It doesn't even kick so bad you don't want to shoot it. I want to shoot this gun more because it is a cool gun. It's comfortable. It is small enough. I think you could conceal it with a good holster. I freaking like this thing, man. I think it's cool. If you've got spare money, get one. If you've already got a home defense gun, you've already got a concealed carry gun, and you want to try something new, get one. If you're just a fan of wheel guns, get one. Now, after I get more time with this gun, after I get a lot more ammo through this gun, and I have no problems, no breaks, no issues, then I might recommend it for something else. But for right now, it is a freaking fun range gun. I love the looks of this thing. It was plenty accurate enough for me and for how I shoot. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. First shots, first thoughts. Recommend, with the caveat that you already have your self-defense gun. Or if you're buying this for your self-defense gun, buy this, buy your red dot, go buy 500 rounds of ammo, shoot 500 rounds of ammo through it. If you can do all 500 rounds with no issues, then maybe. But it's a cool gun. I really like it. So yeah, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I've enjoyed the hell out of shooting this thing today, and I'm going to shoot it some more off camera. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment below what you think on the juxtaposition of a wheel gun with a red dot. It's cool, man. I think it's cool. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.